Radio 1 Dance.
I turn it up.
Radio 1's Drum and Bass Show with Charlie T.
Saturday night raving.
The bass, the lights, the music comes alive. Time to stumble in the club, this is the night.
Hey, hey, hey.
The bass, the lights, the music comes alive. It's the rumble from the bass that lies inside.
Big up.
You're ignited by the sound, you're getting lit like up a matchstick. They try to copy your energy, they can match this. I'm even planning on how we're gonna attack this. Meet at the location, then headed into the madness.
Radio 1's Drum and Bass Show with Charlie T.
Thank you, Jeremiah Asiyama. Saturday night on Radio 1 is a go. And it's the Radio and Drum Bass Show. It's Charlie T. And we're here a whole hour earlier tonight. How good does that feel? Ready to supply you with all of that incredible drum and bass that you need in your life tonight. And we're going to start off with a bit of a moment this evening, if that's all right by you. A real life-affirming, emotive record and the first release from his forthcoming album. This is Wilkinson.
Tonight, 'cause nothing lasts forever. I'll pick you up, don't let me down. Whenever you're lost, just turn around. I got you, you got me. When my heart needs a remedy, you're right there in front of me. In your eyes, there's infinity. When my heart needs a remedy, you're right there in front of me. In your eyes, there's
like it. Now it feels like a Saturday night. And it's the Radio 1 Drum Bass Show. It's Charlie T. And yeah, a whole hour earlier tonight. I'm feeling a bit giddy tonight. I haven't had any gigs this weekend, so I've got all of the energy for you. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. We'll decide. I'll let you decide. And what you're saying for your Saturday night tonight. 03700 100 100. Grab your phone, stick that in, give us all the details. 81199 on the text if you fancy a bit of that as well. And big up to George in Suffolk, who's already got in touch early. He says, hey Charlie, loving that you're on earlier tonight. I'm actually listening live for once. Yes, my friend, get in. Shall we switch it up with a little bit of jungle now? Arlo, an 18-year-old producer based in Bristol. This is Side by Side.
Can't take us when we're side by side. We multiply like 5 times 5. Yo, everyone ride. N25. Any funny business, 1025. Wrong way, opposite side. Let's high. Go, don't stop there. Pull out the thing out to chop one spear. Old school thing, chop one chair. Trust, I've got enough brand. I tried to holler at you. Couldn't get through when I holler at you. It's like, every time I holler at you, don't go through when I holler at you. It's like that. Everyone's following you. I just feel like I'm bothering you. And don't know, covering you. Tell me, are they troubling you? I tried to holler at you. Couldn't get through when I holler at you. It's like, every time I holler at you, don't go through when I holler at you. It's like that. Everyone's pressuring you. Tell me, is anyone messing with you? AK rifle messing with who? Shotgun team. Boss, bless me the boss. Side by side with the best in charge. Thought they were solid, they're not hard. Thought they were wicked, they're all calm. They're not ready. I've been doing this thing already. Still on the border, that's why I flow edgy. Tell a player come get me. Boss, I do this properly. When I spray right the track like Rossi. When I clash me, that's costly. And then my dare can't afford bossy. You don't feel for this thing, you're wash. You're not boss, I pay the cost. Took my loss, paid my debt, now everything's squad. Boss, side by side, can't take us when we're side by side. We multiply like 5 times 5. Yo, everyone ride, side by side. Can't take us when we're side by side. We multiply like 5 times 5. Yo, everyone ride.
Charlie T in the mix.
Radio 1.
Let's go.
It's a shutdown thing when I link with the bros. Roll through 25 whips on the road. I look smart from my head to my feet. Same time I think on my toes. Too sick with the flows. I'm from Nottingham City. They're following with me. I'm bringing it home. They wanna know how I think of the flows. Top bins, I'm hitting my goals. And then I look up, down, left, right. Can't see nobody keeping up. Came in the game and I beat it up. Don't step to the kid and start speaking up. You get a left, right, jab, hook. Big combos and a haymaker. Won't wake up till a day later. It's Brucey, I make paper. Bang. For the religion, vibes that I'm bringing in. They want a slice of the life that I'm living in. Rhymes I'm killing them, strike like Killian. Take out MC, take out dividends. Right for the religion, vibes that I'm bringing in. They want a slice of the life that I'm living in. Rhymes I'm killing them, strike like Killian. Take out your thing, now she's chilling with.
She with me, she mine. Come with me tonight. She wants a rude boy, don't want me to be polite. We the guys, I know you feel the vibe. One life to live, we don't need a reason why.
Tonight, so good this, and you can catch this man at Radio 1's big weekend on the Friday night in Dundee. Of course, I'm talking about Brucey. Tickets are now on sale. Just head over to the Radio 1 social media channels. All of that info, all of that good stuff on there. And I tell you what, we've got a massive show on the way for you tonight. So many great things coming up. In 5 minutes' time, I'm going to be treating your ears to a stunner of a drop of the week from Gardner, and it's massive. That'll make sense a little bit. SIREN's going to be joining me on the show in the 6 DNBs of Separation Challenge. We've got the drum bass mix tonight from Dance Floor, Fire Starter, Bass Tripper and its heavyweight. And then you've got me, taking on Radio 1's chill drum bass mix with some rolling jungle and loveliness tonight. And I feel like I need to make a public apology, actually. I played with this guy last week at Snowbox in France, and I might have bowed to him. He was on after me. And I thought it was really cool at the time, but now I'm reassessing it all. Armin van Helden, this is Wings and the Kokota remix.
Yeah, I admit I was foolish, but I found a way out. It's you that gives me love to believe it. Now I put my hands up to the sky and I say that I won't be letting you down. I won't be letting you down. Put my hands up to the sky and I say that I won't be letting you down. I won't be letting you down. Let me make it up to you every day. No, I won't be letting you down. I won't be letting you down. Let me make it up to you every day. No, I won't be letting you down. 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 I won't be letting you down.
Charlie T, deep inside the rave.
Here we go again. Can't help falling. Oh, I said I would not return. I'll never lie. Past and future tense, fade in your presence. Till nothing else exists. There's no end. I just need some time outside of my mind. Maybe that's the key. Feeling nothing's ecstasy. It's ecstasy. I just need some peace, some sense of relief. Take me there tonight. Into paradise, paradise. Into paradise, paradise, into paradise. What do you do when you know just how far it can go? All these heights we push to climb to the sublime. Can't keep on pretending. This feeling has no ending. In this world where we got forever lost. I just need some time outside of my mind. Maybe that's the key. Feeling nothing's ecstasy. It's ecstasy. I just need some peace, some sense of relief. Take me there tonight. Into paradise, paradise.
Oh, a collab of epic proportions. There's Kings of the Rollers teaming up with absolute superstar KTB and Paradise on Radio 1 right now. And we've got a little bit of a shout roll call coming for you. Hello, Dan to Nuneaton in Nuneaton tonight. Hello to Ash in Shrewsbury, to Colette, Chris and Vicky in Bedfordshire. You're testing me tonight, lads, aren't you? Right.
Radio 1's drum and bass drop of the week.
A stunner of a record to highlight for you in tonight's D&B drop of the week, coming from multi-genre rave culture connoisseur Gardner, an artist we absolutely love on this show. I really love what he's done with this. A track that pays homage to the culture and the history of our music so eloquently, but also still manages to feel super fresh and forward-thinking. To celebrate the release this week, he did a pop-up rave in Bristol, and if you haven't been to see this man perform live yet, I wholeheartedly suggest you do it. He's so good, tears the roof off every single time. And you'll also get to experience this track live. How good? I love it. I know you will too. So here we go, your D&B drop of the week. Gardner. Massive.
Lift me up, lift me up, take me high, lift me up, come on, take me up.
Most respect, wicked.
Sometimes I wish I was born in the 70s, 80s, but true say I'm a 90s baby. I wish I was there that time, that place, cause back in the day looked crazy. Dreamscape and Fantasia, them raves, they looked amazing. The people say it was mad back then, but it's mad when I go raving. There's new school cats that fly that flag and still look back, got flavours. All generations out here, hands up high, reach for the lasers. Big up the elders, long time out here, running this thing from ages. Horns and whistle crew, I wanna see you go all guns blazing.
Respect, wicked. Most respect, wicked.
raving massive. This one's dedicated to you. Up all night with the gang, go straight through with the Sam and the crew. Live at the record side of venue, DJ Randall's in the booth. Let's take it back to the old school Fabio room. 89, helter skelter, man, I wish I was in that room. Flashing lights, zero phones, big sound system, classic tunes. You know my style, full house, midnight in room. Horns and whistle crew, hands in the air, let's get loose.
Suspect wicked. It's the crew. Suspect wicked. It's the crew. Suspect wicked. It's the crew. Lift me up, baby high, lift me up, come on, take me up. Oh, suspect wicked. It's the crew.
Such a special record, and everyone I've spoken to about this week fully agrees. I haven't met anyone that isn't obsessed with this already. Your DMB drop of the week then, Gardner and Massive. It is fully that. I think we can all agree. It only dropped yesterday and already it's been heavily supported by so many of the Radio 1 Dance family. Danny, Pete, Jerry and of course myself already loving it. Big up to Jeff in the USA who's on the tequila tonight. Whee! And to Rich who is buzzing that we are on for 3 hours this week. Me too, mate. And for the next few weeks as well. 03700 100 100. What are you saying for your Saturday? Come on, give us the details. Let's take it a bit harder now. Skepsis and Haribo, this is brand new, this. Mosh Pit.
Dark force got me changing my perspective. Check this, counting up the money from my debt list. Reckless, just breathe deep if you're breathless. Highly infectious, it's Haribo and Skepsis. We're untouchable, hazardous and toxic. Clock stick, open up the doors cause I'm the locksmith. Locked it, already clocked it with my optics. Watch this, I turn the radar to a mosh pit. Check this. Highly infectious. I turn the radar to a mosh pit. Dark force got me changing my perspective. Check this, counting up the money from my debt list. Reckless, just breathe deep if you're breathless. Highly infectious, it's Haribo and Skepsis. We're untouchable, hazardous and toxic. Clock stick, open up the doors cause I'm the locksmith. Locked it, already clocked it with my optics. Watch this, I turn the radar to a mosh pit. Check this. Highly infectious. I turn the radar to a mosh pit. Mosh pit. I turn the radar to a mosh pit. Mosh pit. I turn the radar to a mosh pit.
Saturday night, here we go. Drum and bass, here we go. Radio 1, here we go. Here we go. Radio 1, here we go.
Dark force got me changing my perspective. Check this, counting up the money from my debt list. Reckless, just breathe deep if you're breathless. Highly infectious, it's Haribo and Skepsis. Untouchable, hazardous and toxic. Clock stick, open up the doors cause I'm a locksmith. Locked it, already clocked it with my optics. Watch this, I turn the radar to the mosh pit. Check this.
Always catches me off guard, that little bit. Just when you think it's about to drop, just a cheeky little bit more. And it's the Radio and Drum Bass Show with Charlie T, Subsonic on the remix of Odd Mob and Left to Right. And I tell you what, I'm a little bit in trouble now. I was supposed to be being good this weekend because I'm not DJing, but everyone seems to be going out. Let me know what your verdict is. 03700 100 100 81199 in the text. Do you know what? My fate is in your hands. Let's let the listeners decide what I do with my weekend. Am I going out tonight? Am I staying in? Siren on the way in just over 5 minutes' time, taking on the 6 DNBs of Separation. Gonna slow it down for just a little bit now, with a track from New Logic and a track called What I Always Waited For, celebrating the 10-year anniversary of this record, taken from their debut album 10 years ago. And they've got Flavour D to do a lovely remix of it. So here we go. Let's have a little soul-soothing moment, shall we, for the next 5 minutes? And then a really exciting dub on the way for you after this from Sota. Never heard before anywhere.
Radio 1. Charlie T. Deep inside the rave.
Can you hear the silence? Can you see the dark? Can you fix the broken? Can you feel the
To get close, I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel it all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim. I'm scared to get close and I hate being alone. I long for that feeling to not feel it all. The higher I get, the lower I'll sink. I can't drown my demons, they know how to swim.
I'm sorry, brother, so sorry, lover. Forgive me, father, I love you, mother. Can you hear the silence? Can you see the dark? Can you fix the broken? Can you feel the
This is exclusive.
Can you hear the silence? Can you see the dark? Can you fix the broken? Can you feel the
this, very nostalgic Natty Lou on the bootleg of ATM, 9pm Till I Come. And before this, such a big record from Sota, a world exclusive for you called Can You Feel My Heart? Jack Saunders has been bugging me for this one this week. I'm like, no, we've got to play it to the Radio 1 listeners first. Once they've had it, you can have it, mate. And then you can hammer it in DJ sets. Please do a shout out to my fiance Dean. Absolutely loving the tunes at the moment on the M42 to Swanleycote, please. Thank you. From No Name. Have a good one, guys. Carla, Jess and Christine are out in Plymouth tonight. And in brackets, watch out. Plymouth, you've been warned.
Comedy, I put the words in. Don't care about these conditions. Just know who's putting these terms.
Jamesy in comedy now.
When I'm at home, I'll see next week. Mama's thought that I was written up, but man, I'm on ways, no VST. James in hand, no PSP. I was in Brum in PST. Me, I'm on stage with beer headliners. Now labels won't reject me. Man can't play in this team and moving with 3 left feet. I treat everyone with the same love if they all respect me. And I don't want to stress you out. If I let you down, I won't be gently. You best make your bed and just lie down, cause your room, it don't be left neat. I will raise on sneak entry, cause me and on stage got free entry. Spent whole week on DND, then shut it down on DNB. I was slumped in B&Bs and did some time at DPD. Give me set time, give me venue, shut it down, it's easy peas. Easy peasy, commas killed it recently. Probably cause I have got this iPhone stuck on D&D. Do not disturb me cause it messes up my frequency. I'll bell you in the morning, time to treat myself with dignity. Phones on D&D, that means do not disturb me. I need time to think to myself on the outside that disturbs me. I used to play outside of the street and knock the doors and play curtains. Now I'm sat at home, curtains closed and I feel like someone's cursed me. Driving home and I'm swerving, comedy up and I'm working. Them man think they deserve it, think they need reimbursing. Jamesy done made a banger, comedy up and the words in. Don't care about these conditions, just know who's putting these terms in. Just know who's putting these terms in, terms in. Phones on DND, that means do not disturb me. I need time to think to myself on the outside that disturbs me. I used to play outside of the street and knock the doors and play curbsy. Now I'm sat at home, curtains closed and I feel like someone's cursed me. Got sent this one from Jamesy, I said hold tight my man there. I locked myself in the man zone, I said hold my pan right there. I'm sick of the guy that's weird, that's lurking in his mad dreams. I'm sick of the guy that's that's lurking in his nightmares. Don't hide under bed but I'm scared of what I might do. Say they'll come try to test me about like who. I used to get used by enough peeps, treat like shit in my shoe. Phones on D&D, it's on D&D cause you. Phones on silent, don't get notifications. Time's an illusion, trust I'm a loose one in this whole simulation. When I sit alone in my bed awake, I need no preparation. They keep telling me that I'm crazy, still don't do medication. All them times I dealt with frustration, cause trust me I've been frustrated. See I should pack up and leave, just know my style isn't dated. I just switch my styles on them lot, just know my style is updated. See I took a break for 2 years, now I'm back, I'm tired of waiting. Phones on D&D, that means do not disturb me. I need time to think to myself on the outside that disturbs me. I used to play outside of the street and knock the doors and play curbsy. Now I'm sat at home, curtains closed and I feel like someone's cursed me. Driving home and I'm swerving, comedy up and I'm working. Them man think they deserve it, think they need reimbursing. Jamesy done made a banger, comedy up and the words in. Don't care about these conditions, just know who's putting these terms in.
Radio 1's 6 DNBs of separation.
Right, time to put one of the scene's finest through their paces in a selector challenge that we like to call the 16 Bs of separation. And the rules are simple. We give them the first and the 6th tracks. All they have to do is fill in the gaps, explaining the connection between each track as they go along, of course. Kind of like a D&B puzzle, if you will. And joining me in the studio right now, our guest this week is a Sonic heavyweight and rising star. Please make some noise for SIREN! Hello, mate.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So lush to have you in the studio. Look, we've been a big fan of yours on the show for a while. So we've started first. We've given you the first track. It is our favourite of yours and we've rinsed it on the show. It's Amplify. Tell us a little bit of a story about where this track came from, like where you were when you were writing it, because this was a real breakthrough record for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's probably the track I'm most proud of to date, and really it started from my release prior to that, Vengeance, which was the hardest thing I'd made, and then I thought, where can I go next?
Hardest in terms of like sonic hard or difficult to make production-wise?
It's like sound hard, dirty, heavy drum and bass.
Love it.
and where can I go next from there? What can I do that defines me and where I'm going for the rest of my career? And that's where Amplify came from. And of course, I've had so much support from you, which is amazing. Support from Spotify, and it's self-released, so it's about to tick over to 1 million streams. I'm really proud of it.
Mate, I feel that's a round of applause moment. That's amazing. Well, yeah, it certainly did the job, didn't it? I'm very excited for your future ahead. Very, very colourful. This is SIREN and Amplify on Radio 1.
DNBs of separation.
DNBs of separation.
Oh, what a selection. Pendulum, Hold Your Colour, the Noisier remix, 2 Sonic Masters there. Why have we gone for this one?
I think it shows a little bit of where Amplify came from again, and perhaps some things people might not know about me is that I did do 5 seasons in Ibiza. Pendulum. Yeah, Ibiza, woo! Yeah, they are lost somewhere in my memory.
Love it.
But Pendulum were a regular feature there, and of course inspired me massively to where I'm going, and Noisier again. But I was lucky enough last year actually to play their second to last show on the same stage with them, which was one of those like full circle pinch me moments, you know, when you come round and you're like, you started on the dance floor and now you're here.
Yeah, playing with them. Mate, what a moment. Please tell me you've got some good videos and pictures of it.
I got some amazing videos, and of course Skrillex was there, so literally the vibes were immaculate.
Just all holidays. Everybody, what a moment.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, now that you've mentioned, I can definitely hear that in your production style. Really exciting. Let's go from the harder stuff to something a bit more dance floor now then. From Delta Heavy and a track called Ghost. Tell me about why you've made this selection.
This is, I like to say guilty pleasure, but it's not really guilty because I've got no shame about it. But again, coming from Ibiza, I then was sort of looking for other artists that would inspire me, and Delta Heavy were one of them. And the poor guys, Ben and Si, I hounded them on Instagram, like at a show in Prague. I was like, can I meet you? Can I meet you? And they still remember it now, which is so embarrassing.
Love it.
And they mentioned it to me in the summer, but yes, we move past that. And this track is just the etherealness, like then going into the energy and something that still has that hard, vibey mood, but can kill it on the dance floor.
Yeah, and it's still such a staple in so many people's sets. It's so great. Let's give it another listen then. Delta Heavy and Ghost.
Siéntelo. 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 Siéntelo.
Radio 1.
And we're with SIREN in the 6 DNBs of Separation. And what a record! What a moment record this from Matthews, Cameron Crooked and Ciantello. That one.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? We all say it different. You know what I mean. Talk to me about this one.
Like these three producers combined again, absolute masterminds.
Triple threat.
Yeah, and this track, as you will know when you're out DJing, one of the moments as you go along and you're progressing is when you're brave enough to bring the channel down and people will sing back to you.
Yeah. That moment of pure fear in the pit of your stomach. You bring
and
the
you're
fader
dying.
down. Yeah. Is it going to be silent? Is there going to be noise? Yeah,
And I was playing in Slovakia and my boyfriend was behind me and he was like, pull the channel down. And I was like, no. And I couldn't really see if they were singing or hear it, but fortunately they were. And I had pyro, so it all just went off and it was an amazing moment.
Oh, mate, it sounds like something from a film, doesn't it? It sounds like a film.
And I've really amped it up.
Yeah, love it. Well, what an amazing moment. I'm just going to envisage that next time I play it out in my sets as well. I'm just going to remember the time that you played it with all the pyros. Going into AMC, don't forget the dots next. Junk Mail and Blocklist. This is a hard hitter.
This is hard. This is me. This is where it's at. Like, if you've heard my sets, you know this is going to be in there. Like, staple. Yeah.
Staple record. Let's hear it again then. This is Blocklist.
Radio 1's 6 DNBs of Separation.
last track that we gave you there then, Bear Up, Can't Stop. I've seen you play this in your sets a few times. This is just a crowd pleaser record, isn't it?
It's a crowd pleaser. It's a sick one to put a naughty double in with. And I just love it. I love that sort of electro crossover vibes, and who can not sing along or love this one?
That is a single. That is one you can pull the fader down to, and it's guaranteed every single time. A massive thank you to SIREN then for coming in and doing the 16 Bs of Separation. Smashing it this year. Can't wait to see what you do with 2023.
Thank you for having me.
Radio 1's Drum and Bass Show.
Super cool, this one, Bambi and One Touch on the Radio 1 Drum Bass Show with Charlie T. Thank you to SIREN as well for her 16 Bs of Separation. Absolutely smashed that. Okay. The next track I'm about to play you, we had to give another spin on the show tonight as something monumental happened this week that confirmed what we already know to be true. that drum and bass is slowly taking over the world. It confirmed it. First, a video went viral of Tiesto playing Headaches on the main stage at Ultra in Miami this week. And then about a day later, David Guetta decided to drop this one, and that also went viral. A really special moment for 3 artists in drum bass that are killing it at the moment. Very much still rising stars. And I think this confirmed that they're on to much bigger things this year. So let's give it another little spin. And as you listen to this, just imagine David Guetta dropping this to hundreds and thousands of people on the main stage in Miami this week. Grey, Ozone, Diagnostics. No Face No Case.
Man try violate X, that's war. To the foot twice down with your front door like. Violate X, that's war. To the foot twice down with your front door like. Man try violate X, that's war. To the foot twice down with your front door like. Man try violate X, that's war. To the foot twice down with your front door like. Man try violate X, that's war. To the foot twice down with your front door like. Man try violate X, that's war. To the foot twice down with your front door like. No face, no case.
If you keep wondering if somebody understands, darling, I don't understand. If you stay awake at night, waiting for somebody right, baby, all your karma is that I will never hate you, but only if you want to.
Man try violate X, that's war. To the foot twice down with your front door like.
Into songs we fell in love to, always feel so wrong too. If we ever broke up. If we ever broke up, if we ever broke up, if we ever broke up, boy, don't get emotional, 'cause it's not personal, it's just the way.
Charlie T in the mix.
If we ever broke up, if we ever broke up, if we ever broke up, y'all living in Wonderland. If you think I'll understand all this shit you put me through. Dresses and big winter weddings is something you want to be true. Then break up the drama, the selfish drama, something this chick can do. Like I would never hate you, but only if you want to. So much time like oh no. If we ever broke up, if we ever broke up, boy, don't get emotional, 'cause it's not personal, it's just the way it goes. If we ever broke up, if we ever broke up. If we ever broke up, if we ever broke up, if we ever broke up, y'all living in Wonderland. If you think I'll understand all the shit you put me through. If girls in white dresses and big winter weddings is something you want to be true. If we ever broke up, if we ever broke up.
so good, this. May Stevens, If We Broke Up, the Goddard remix. He's just the king of the remixes, isn't it? He's just showing off now, isn't he? Hello from David and Katerina, just on the way home to Birmingham after a great day with friends in Cheltenham. Oh, Cheltenham. It's quite posh, that, if I remember. Nice up there. Nice end of the world. Shout out to Marek and his mate who are raving in the garden tonight, lads. I hope you got some warm layers on. It's right cold out there. Fair play. Happy birthday to Christine as well, who's out in Plymouth tonight. Loads of people out in Plymouth tonight. Love it. And to Jeff in Massachusetts, loving the tunes. Right. This guy's taking over the drum bass mix tonight in about 10 minutes' time. So let's have a little warm up and see what he can do. With his latest track, Ricochet, it's Bass Tripper. Hold on to your hats for this one. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet of sounds. That, the latest from Turno and Killer. Oh, right. Let's have a little breather and a moment of calm, shall we? Big up to the lads from Rosa Festival in the Peak District who are buzzing for Bass Trippers Mix, which is on the way next, as they've got him playing at their festival real soon. Let's have a little moment of calm before we go in there, though. This lady's going to be taking over Radio 1's Children Bass Mix tonight. Charlie Bricks, teaming up with Slater and Ems. This is Sometimes.
Sometimes I lose myself, and I'm too blind to see that what I'm looking for is right in front of me. It's the simple pleasures that inspire me. Nothing else can measure how they make me feel. So high, I don't wanna come down. No, I don't wanna be found. I just need to take some time to appreciate what's mine. So high, I don't wanna come down. No, I don't want to be found. I just need to take some time to appreciate what's mine. Sometimes we forget to breathe. Sometimes we've got all we need. Sometimes we give everything for the good life, the good life. Sometimes we forget to be. We forget to breathe. And we're already here in the good life, good life.
Yeah, nah, I just need one time, I'ma be on time. I feel good sometimes, I feel weak sometimes. Let's talk, not fight, I can't read your mind. We just need some time. Promise. EMZ and Charlie B on mic. Got the cleanest rhymes, big like V45. Wanna shine, take a leaf from mine. Wanna fly, gotta leap sometime.